Hello everyone, it's Maria Marina Hussein. Welcome back to this channel, and if this is your first time of visiting this channel, please click on the subscribe button and share my videos to your loved ones. Today I'm going to explore on probability sampling versus the non-probability sampling. And do you know what happens today? While I was making this presentation, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a rat came into my screen and stole a word from one of my sentences. Please help me identify the word that was stolen by the rat and under which heading, please. Watch the video to the end to spot where the rat came in and put the word in the comment section. And this episode covers probability sampling versus the non-probability sampling under meaning, alternative name, selection procedure, types, opportunity of selection, result, and much more. Let's start from the meaning. In probability sampling, everyone in the population has an equal chance of being selected, as opposed to the non-probability sampling, where not everyone in the population has an equal chance of being selected. In addition to this, probability sampling implies all the subjects of the population get a fair opportunity to be selected as a representative sample, regardless of gender, age, and educational background. While in non-probability sampling, the selection of a sample to represent the population is usually based on certain criteria or the convenience of the researcher. Another difference is based on alternative names. Probability sampling is alternatively known as random sampling, as opposed to the non-probability sampling, which is known as non-random sampling. Another difference is based on selection. In probability sampling, the sample is selected at random. Conversely, in non-probability sampling, the sample is selected based on the subjective judgment of the researcher, that is arbitrary. In addition to this, probability sampling involves random selection, allowing you to make strong statistical inferences about the whole population. In non-probability sampling, the subject is chosen arbitrarily, which allows you to easily collect data. Another one is based on types. Types of probability sampling include simple random sampling, stratified sampling, systematic sampling, and cluster sampling, while non-probability sampling includes convenience sampling, judgmental or purposive sampling, consecutive sampling, quarter sampling, and snowball sampling. The next one is based on opportunity of selection. In probability sampling, sample is fixed and none, while in non-probability sampling, sample is not specified and none. In addition to this, the chances of selection are fixed, that is non-opportunity of selection, and the probability is none. While in non-probability sampling, the selection probability is 0, that is neither specified nor none. The next one is based on the result. Probability sampling produces unbiased result, as opposed to the non-probability sampling, where it produces a biased result. Again, in addition to this, the results generated by probability sampling are free from bias, while the results generated by non-probability sampling are more or less biased. The next one is based on inference. In probability sampling, inference is statistical, as opposed to the non-probability sampling, where inference is analytical. The next one, which is hypothesis. Probability sampling. In probability sampling, hypothesis is tested. In non-probability sampling, hypothesis is generated. In addition to this, probability sampling tests the hypothesis, while non-probability sampling generates the hypothesis. The next one is accuracy. That's accuracy of the result. Probability sampling creates accurate sample, where in non-probability sampling, the sample does not accurately represent the population. Another one is finding respondents. In probability sampling, finding the right respondents is not easy. In non-probability sampling, finding respondent is easy. The next one is methods. Probability sampling uses objective methods, while non-probability sampling uses subjective method. In addition to this, probability sampling is based on factual data, while non-probability sampling is based on interpretation of the subjects. The next one is research. The research in probability sampling is conclusive, as opposed to the non-probability sampling, which is explanatory. In addition to this, probability sampling is used when the research is conclusive in nature, and when the research is explanatory in nature, non-probability sampling is used. That's the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give this episode a thumbs up, subscribe this channel, and share it to your loved ones. See you in my next video. Thank you very much.